What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the Cash Critic, and thank you so much for tuning in to another New World video. This time around, we're going to be covering the Winter Convergence event that is going to be going on, and the update that's going on for New World. So, obviously, the hat, very fitting for this conversation for today. As always, guys, be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button down below. Share it with your friend if you're loving it as well. So, we're going to be going over the patch notes updates, the Convergence event update as well. Obviously, we just finished off with Turkalon, and now we're going to be moving to here that actually begins December 6th. So tomorrow, obviously, because it is a new month coming into December as well. So as a reminder as well for the giveaway, I know this is something I haven't stated in any of my previous videos as of recently, but there still is a giveaway. So I want to thank each and every single one of you so much for really subscribing and providing all the support to the channel. It really means a lot to me, and I really love doing what I do as well. So thank you so much. For the giveaway specifically, it is once I reach 100 subscribers, the big 100, I'll be raffling off a random $25 gift card to Amazon to the first 100 subscribers on the channel. So just keep that in mind when the time comes, and I'll be sure to announce it, and we can get all that sorted out as well. But let's go ahead and dive right into it. So the Winter Convergence Festival update, right? So you can see here, greetings adventurers, the Winter Convergence Festival update, New World update 1.8 downtime will begin for all regions at 5 a.m. Pacific time, 1 a.m. UTC on December 6th. Expected downtime is 2 hours, so it is a lengthy one, guys. So 2 hours. This update marks the end of the Turkalon event, making room for Winter Convergence World events. Join in the quest to defeat the Winter Warrior, explore a fresh take on a familiar expedition, and enjoy quality of life improvements to trade skills, companies, and the group finder. Check out our full breakdown of release notes for more information on all things Winter Convergence, or find an overview of some spotlight features below. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing, is just going over some spotlight features. We're not going to go over the whole entire patch notes because that would take a lot of time, but I'll be linking the actual source down below in the description, so be sure to go ahead and select that link and you can get onto the same exact page as well. So the Winter Convergence Festival, as you can see here, icy winds and glimmering gleamites fill the air once again as Winter Convergence returns to Eternum. Visit winter villages in Everfall, Monarch Bluffs, Weaver's Fen, Brimstone Sands, and Brightwood to meet the Winter Wanderer and carry out his holiday quests. Players can also collect winter tokens to earn new limited time rewards, including festive skins, emotes, housing items, and much more. Just know I will be upgrading my house as much as possible during this time, so that way we can go ahead and get real decorative with there as well. So the Winter Warrior, the world boss. Obviously, we just finished off with Turkalon, right? The giant turkey. Now we're going over here to the Winter Warrior, which is something I'm extremely excited about. The Winter Warrior and his legion of frigid folk are on a relentless mission to spread a forever winter across the land. Rally a party of 20 plus players to defeat this brand new world boss, wreaking havoc throughout Great Cleave, Brightwood, Edengrove, Evanscale Reach, and Brimstone Sands for new seasonal rewards. And the reason why they're saying 20 plus players is because this is not an easy task. This is nothing like the Turkalon event. If anything, this is actually more of like the Halloween event that passed this year. So very similar, much harder, right? As the Turkalon event was really just shoot, hit, and then you get a reward. This is going to become a little bit more strategic, and you're going to have to be a little bit more warriorsome as well. So that's the world boss. New mutated expedition, Starstone's Barrows, and Amarin mashup. So this new take on Starstone Barrows includes a special appearance. Players will revisit parts of the Amrine expedition and face both the intrepid Simon Gray and four-man Nakishima. Challenge the expedition to find out more. So very, very cool. New mutated expeditions. We just heard about the developer updates today. If you haven't watched that already, I'll link that in the description down below as well for your Q&As. But they are making changes to mutated expeditions to kind of collapse them. Which is good because there's a ton and it's very hard to actually find groups in order to get those done as well. Crafting and refining station tier changes. So we are making 2 major changes to improve the trade skill leveling experience. The Forge, Outfitting Station, Workshop, and Arcane Repository now offer as-off discounts for relevant recipes. So tier 3 equals 20% discount. Tier 4 equals 30% discount. and tier 5 equals 45% discount. So certain recipes are now no longer gated behind tiers, which is good to see. Crafting stations, most procedural weapon and armor recipes, arcane repository, stat potions, health, mana, regeneration, and focus, and elemental recipes. For the kitchen, health and mana foods, right? Refining stations, there's tier 3 unlocks, which is awesome. Recipe levels is less than or equal to 100 and not legendary. Tier 4 unlocks, recipe level is 150 and not legendary. Tier 5 unlocks, recipe level is 200 or legendary at any recipe level, which is great. In stone cutting, all gem cutting is no longer gated, but gem fusions remain gated behind relevant tiers. So just keep that in mind as well. So joining companies on factions, players no longer need to be in a faction to join a company, but companies must still declare a faction. So non-faction affiliated members may not become the governor or participate in wars. So that's a big change that's coming. Group Finder active lobby counts. Players can now see the number of active lobbies for each expedition, both on the map tooltip and the expedition entrance screen, which is phenomenal, right? We definitely need some kind of changes for the Group Finder regarding expeditions in the lobby, and I think this is on the right trajectory, to say the least. Shell company mitigation. So we will implement the following changes to make shell companies less effective at owning multiple territories. Daily war limit. Players will have a limit of 1 defensive war and 1 attacking war per world. Resets daily at 5 a.m. server time. These limits will apply to both even if you have 2 different characters in the same world. War roster restrictions. Participating companies will have a limited number of mercenaries that can recruit. So attacking companies up to 25 mercenaries, defending companies up to 10 mercenaries, and then the remaining slots are reserved for their company members. Company switching cooldowns. So when leaving a company, players will start a 72-hour cooldown on fighting in a defensive war and earning influence for any company toward war declaration eligibility. The cooldown begins once a player leaves. Any influence earned will still count towards the player's faction. And server transfer cooldown. So we have increased the cooldown on all server transfers from 3 to 30 days. That's a big time difference, so just keep that in mind as well. And then the new Heart Rune, Bile Bomb. Use the new Bile Bomb Heart Rune to give yourself the gift of projectile vomit. On impact, it creates a disease cloud that infects targets with lingering damage over time and reducing health, reduced healing. The cloud also sticks to enemies on direct hits, infecting their allies if they get too close. This makes the Bile Bomb particularly potent in group fights and finishing off foes that are trying to heal. Complete the new mutated Starstone Barrows expedition for a chance to get your own Bile Bomb Heart Rune. Wow, I cannot speak, folks. So thanks for your support and enjoy the holidays. We'll see you in a tournament. Like I said, this is not the full patch note updates. There's a link within this document that I'll be linking down below in the description. So that way you can take the time to review all of that as well. That being said, I am very excited for this update, more so specifically to fight the new world boss for the season and get those rewards, those drops, emote skins, whatever the case may be. And I hope you guys are too. As always, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share with a friend. We're almost at 100 subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate all the love you guys have been giving to me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. It's your boy, the Cash Critic. Peace.